Wyatt is going in for the kill. He's not exactly popping up to his feet here. Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened? What a move. It's not hard to feel confident about yourself when you always have heart.
What's going on, people? The Real Jack Star here, and as you could see from that amazing intro that I did, I'm doing Universe Mode. I'm pretty sure I referenced it in one of my my career episodes, but yeah, as you could see, I'm doing Universe Mode. This is also, like I said, I'm doing like post recordings now. I feel like it's kind of easier, so I can bring more content for you guys. So yeah, a lot of people are really liking the micro episodes or just bringing them up, and I've had this idea of doing Universe Mode, you know, for a while now. I did this in like 14 or 13 back then, not on this channel, on like another channel. By the way, if you hear any Skype noises, just ignore them. But yeah, that is, you know, something that I did back then, and this way it's not really, you know, the way I'm doing this Universe Mode, it's like GM mode, kind of. I'm doing this, like, you know, I'm picking the superstars, putting them in rosters. Most of the people are in their generic roster or something like that. Most people I kind of put in inactive because I don't want to use them or just don't want to in general. And, you know, here's the thing with this. I'm not using divas, so don't criticize me on that one. I'm pretty sure no one really cares, so. Each one is Raw and SmackDown. Not having NXT. Most NXT superstars are on SmackDown or on Raw. Here's the roster. Bad News Barrett, Big E, Bray Wyatt, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Damien Sandow, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, Eric Rowan, Finn Balor, Jimmy and Jey Uso, John Cena, Kofi Kingston, Luke Harper, Mark Henry, R-Truth, Randy Orton, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Ryback, Rollins, Sheamus, Triple H, and that's it. A couple people I'm gonna take out of there, a couple people I'm gonna add into there. I got Rollins, Roman, and Dean's, you know, new current attire and everything like that. SmackDown, Neville, Del Rio, Batista, Big Show, Dallas, Cesaro, Jericho, Rhodes, Graves, Axel, Fandango, Goldust, Swagger, sorry, also I'm talking fast, Gabriel, Kane, Miz, Mysterio, RVD, Rusev, Sami Zayn, Titus O'Neil, and you know, there we go, Tyson Kidd, and Undertaker, and Regal and Woods. A couple of people actually on SmackDown, they don't really get, like, matches. Like, you may think, oh man, that is a really good, roster and everything like that. You know, you got the NXT guys, you got, you know, a couple people, and those are the, you know, inactive people. So, in SmackDown, you know, this is what happened, because I recorded this in December. I wasn't really thinking of actually, like, doing the matches automatically. Like, you know, making them myself. I would think, oh god, what am I talking about? I would figure that, you know, the game would just do it itself. But, you can see it's a different story already. One of the things that, you know, is happening is that most of the people, like, for example, they'll just have some weird matches, like William Regal versus Undertaker or something like that. Something you wouldn't expect from a good roster like that. Here are the championships. I gave Jericho the Heavyweight Championship, Orton the WWE. Cody Rhodes I gave the United States belt, and he's healed because a certain storyline I gave him, he has to be healed. The rivalries in this game are not the best. Like, it's interesting how they have, like, the, you know, concept of, like, you know, the, like, oh, we're gonna have a, you know, rivalry about, who's better or something like that. But, you know, certain ones it requires you need a face, you need a heel, and, like, they're not gonna allow certain ones that are certain for some reason. It's very weird and everything. You'll see why. So, yeah, as you can see from there, also Ziggler is Intercontinental Champion. Usos are tag champions. Those are the rivalries right there. Orton and Punk, Balor and Bray Wyatt. The Usos versus Rowan and Harper. What else happened? Oh yeah, the next pay-per-view is Extreme Rules. I'll talk about that soon. And as you can see, SmackDown, I was too lazy to put up any rivalries because I wasn't thinking of any. So that's the only rivalry. I'm going to add more, you know, in the future, you know, after our Extreme Rules pay-per-view and everything. What else is going to be happening? The shows are only Raw and SmackDown. I'm probably gonna add future shows. I'm probably not. It depends. What else is going to happen? I'm the GM right now, as you can see. I'm wanting to start at Money in the Bank or somewhere right there, but I decided to go with Extreme Rules. The next pay-per-view, I'm not sure about, but something I may do is I may have interactiveness with the pay-per-view, as you'll see in the future at Extreme Rules. So here's the match card. Ryback and Kofi, and as you can see, it's pre-recorded. And this was back then, and this is when I was talking during the recordings. So that is why, the video was kind of like this. Also, with these videos, I did like one at a time, not like my career, but I like separated them and everything. And Kofi Kingston won. Truth and Ziggler versus Sandow Triple H, weirdest thing ever. By the way, ignore any PlayStation, type of updates or things I get. Just ignore them. That's all I can really say. And Sandow and Triple H won. Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt, I decided to skip this match, or just do something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I skipped the match. And Bray Wyatt won. Let's just pretend like that little intro, involved with it. The Usos versus Harper and Rowan, and I'm pretty sure Usos won. And here's the match that I decided to record, Randy Orton versus Sheamus. Here's the thing that I'm going to be doing during matches or for my universe mode in general. I'm going to have, hopefully, one match per episode, 1 or 2 matches, depending on how long they are. And I'm going to do my best to not commentate, because I know I'm very bad at commentating, as you can see right now, because I'll forget everything and say. But, I'll try my best with this. If I fail, which I'm probably going to, you understand that I'm not great with commentary or anything like that. So as you can see, I'm giving Randy Orton the WWE Championship. I feel like, not just, I just feel like he should have it. I believe he's heel and everything. I recorded about 3 episodes for Universe Mode already, and I need to record more for it. That's why I got, inspired to do this again, because originally I was just gonna have, like, when I'm kind of done with my career, like, how I say how I do, like, all my recordings, and then, I do the post-recording and then I upload them. So what I feel like I'm gonna do is basically, like, this was before I kind of got inspired. Now I'll tell you who I got inspired of again. The thing is, I was gonna do was record it, and then do the audio, and then after that edit it a little bit, and then after I edit it, I'm going to just unlist it on YouTube. And this is kind of how I upload my videos also. Unlist the video so it's not a lot of effort. When I have to upload it the next day, I can just get on my computer, just go on YouTube and just make it public, because I'm very lazy, because I got school and everything. Another thing, then that's after I make it public, boom, episode is out, and there you go. And here comes Sheamus right now. So another thing that I am, going to do is, well, for my career, like I was saying, I was gonna record in my career episodes, kind of split it up, and then after I split it up or something like that, I do the post recording and everything. Once I was gonna be done with the post recordings, and when I'm all out of video and everything like that, like I already got all my episodes uploaded and everything like that, I was just going to go record Universe Mode again, because this is when I did this was when I was recording and doing this at the same time. This wasn't like, a one-time thing, in 1 month or something like that, because remember, I told you I recorded this in December. So, this is kind of what I'm gonna do now. I'm pretty sure I've lost track everywhere, but you understand what I mean. This is why I'm bad at commentating. This is why I don't commentate. These matches are all computer versus computer. I have no control over this. I am just commentator, your GM, Zero Jack Star here. Thumbs up. So right now, looks like Orton has control over Sheamus right now. And also, another thing that I'm noticing with these videos, even though they're on normal and everything like that, the computer versus the computer seems to be kind of normal, most of these, computer matches, they all end in, after someone does like a signature move or something like that. Am I ever going to do epic matches? Probably not. And there's going to be a reason why. If I'm going to do an epic match, it's only really going to be special matches, like a tables match or a ladder match. Matches where pinfall and submission does not count, or something like that. That is the only time I'm going to do epic matches if they're on pay-per-views or something like that, because I'm pretty sure people that have done this before has had epic matches, and you'll understand why. Like the computer during a cool match or something like that, they'll just stop, do a submission on the guy that's very weak, like an abdominal stretch, and then boom, match is over. Like that is not how you end an epic match. You end an epic match with like 5 finishers or something like that. You're probably saying right now, why don't you just play the matches so they'll end up good? I don't want to be like in control and have this, happen. I want it to be kind of a wild card kind of thing, where, I don't have control over it. Like, for example, if I wanted Randy Orton to win, I don't want him to win like 1,000 matches or purposely lose, because I feel like that'll lose, the feeling of it, in my opinion. Like, having to have that person lose. If it's like a Money in the Bank kind of situation, like for example, Chris Jericho, he wins the Money in the Bank, and then after he wins the Money in the Bank and tries to cash it in, he loses. Like, if I want him to win, that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just play as him, play it off, or something like that, and then boom, we got it, or something like that. So otherwise, let's continue. Oh my god, what am I saying? This is why I don't do post commentaries. Like, this is why I was very skeptical about it, because, I just lose, I either say words wrong, or I just, forget my train of thought. And right now, I believe that is his signature right there. And you think the match is gonna be over? Nope. Come back. One thing that I always wanted, and here's actually his finisher. He never uses it, but here's his finisher. And, like I was saying and everything like that, one thing I think they should add in this game is, this is kind of something I was talking about, like, before and everything, for OMG moments, like, what they should add. They should add them for more than just, like, how can I say it, like, Elimination Chamber, like a regular one-on-one. Like, haven't you noticed, like, in most WWE games, like, not really WWE games, in regular WWE, for example, tag team matches, like when they do, not really like a hot tag, hot tag is the same thing for each thing, for each match and everything. It'd be cool that if the person that comes in has a comeback already. Like, for example, like, each person can kind of have, like, their own kind of comeback. It doesn't have to be special at all. It could just be the person just punch him once, punch him twice, punch him 3 times, boom, there you go. It would look at least good, for example. Like, for example, the Usos, I'm just giving them an example. They do a hot tag, and then each one is kind of different than the other. They kind of have like a comeback kind of thing. It'll be a cool thing to have for the game. There's a couple of them that I thought of before that I just can't think of right now, because I've said them before. They need to add just like more to other matches. And speaking of other matches, hopefully in 2K16 we can have a lot of the matches that we had last year, like one-on-one ladder matches. We can have that, for example. But, so far we're just, because this is something that I always wanted to talk about. 2K15. Everyone is saying that it is not good, that they have no fun in it, or they just don't like it. You need to understand that this game, it's a start. They literally had to start from scratch. Since THQ was dead, they had to start from scratch. And by the graphics and all the things that they've increased or done for the WWE game community, it's impressive. Yes, they may have taken out some, things for the creation suite or some match types or anything like that, but you need to realize that not only is this just, a start or anything like that, like a start from scratch kind of thing, but this is a whole, new thing that they did. 2K hasn't really started with this. Like, I may be getting some details wrong, you may be disagreeing with me, that's okay. You have your right to disagree with me. But I just want to tell you, just to have you think at least. If you hate the game, just think about this. They had to start from scratch. And with their graphics, and with everything they have done, and that RKO out of nowhere, they've added new things that THQ didn't do. Okay? Go ahead, hate me all you want in the comment section. I just wanted to prove my point of why, I said that and everything like that. They started from scratch. People are saying that, yes, this game is lackluster, or they just had no fun in it. Yes, I agree. There's a lot of bugs and glitches with this game. But think about it, THQ had a lot of bugs and glitches also with their game. That's all I really need to say right now, as Orton goes to the top rope. And I'm guessing he hit it. That was a very weird angle, but I'm guessing he hit it. But, you know, there you go. That's all I can really say right now. Now let's just continue back into the match before I keep on ranting of not really saying how good the game is, but, you know, you understand what I mean. And as Sheamus, I believe this is the White Cross, I believe. Yup. I believe it's the White Cross. If I got that wrong, please forgive me. 1, 2, 3. Yup, that's how they ended the match. Now this is kind of how I'm gonna have it work a little bit. Like, you'll understand with the next match and, you know, everything. But you have to admit, that was a pretty good match with the computer versus computer, even though both of them kicked out of finishers, which kind of makes no sense, but, you know, whatever. Alright, and by the way, if you hear, like, clicking or, like, typing in the back, and, oh, here comes CM Punk. And with it looks like he wants a championship match. And Orton is just, he somehow got back up, and I got another Skype notification. So I believe, yep, this is the end of the video. I'm not going to end it because there's a couple stuff left. I believe I go over of what is going to happen on SmackDown for your next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you somewhat enjoyed my commentating, even though most of it was like an update, a little bit of a rant, and most of me startling with what I was saying. But in general, hope you kind of enjoyed the video. The Real Jack Star, I'm not signing out yet because the game's loading, and you know how it goes. The channel and everything is doing its best to improve. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.